Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing Exponential Capitals on the Greece map. We're playing as a green player out of the second position. We have some pretty crazy, not 1-point holds, but like choke lines here with this spot here. We can leave our cap open, probably not get rolled by red. I like this a lot. I actually like this a lot. I don't know that purple even bothers me all that much. We got a direct fortify into here to have a 6 cap after taking our +3 bonus. I'm going to go here. It'll show red and pink our cap, but we have some troops to be able to pull into here if red does try to turn one roll me. And we can play for this +3 down here. This is Exponential Capitals on Greece. We got Fog and Blizzards on. We got no rank restrictions. We got no alliances, no portals, balanced bliss dice, and again, Capital Conquest on this mode. The Exponential cards, you can see their ramp up right here. 5, 7, 10, 13, 17, 23, 30, 39, 51, and so on. It's a 1.3 times multiplier every single stage and goes up through the card order in that way. Now, I understand this is not a very wacky Wednesday. We're not playing other people's settings. We're not trying any sort of special challenge. I just wanted to play the Greece map, and I wanted to play Exponential Capitals, and that's what we have here today. We do not see the purple bot place. Ideally, I don't get 7 on 4 rolled by red or 9 on 4 rolled by red off cap with both of my 3s sitting next to these positions. Hopefully, they just play for themselves, right? It wouldn't make sense to cap roll me early here, which is part of the reason why I didn't think this would be all that big of a deal. They roll up this way. Where are you going, dude? All right, red is not taking a bonus. They're just throwing troops around, which is fine. I have plans to take my bonus. My 3 comes into cap with a 6. Red with no direct pathing. We should be fine. Why is this here? And why did I get the worst dice ever? Okay, well, this 3 up here would have been way better than this garbage. I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully they'll just open me up and I can slam them and have a 2-point hold over this position later. Or hopefully somebody rolls this right away, right? If pink or yellow feel that they can take this, that'd be great too. Or pink or white, I guess is what I meant to say. Capping on a 1 at the bottom of a bonus. Easy 3-point card block. I am not inspired by yellow's capital, but they're going to start with 8 stinking troops here, so I really got to hope that something hits this. Pink with a really aggressive play for this bonus over here. No, they're going to play for this one first. I think the only reason you do this is if you own the other side of this split. They're not getting particularly good dice up there. Purple gets 7. Yeah, this is less than ideal. I was really hoping not to find a capital down here. And maybe I should have just 6 on 4 slammed it, knowing that red probably wouldn't be able to take my cap. But I didn't do that. So that is that. I want to see what he does, though. He might, who knows? Yellow could be a bad player and not defend this appropriately. I think they're going to try to take the bonus here, which would be a mistake. They put 6 here, so 2 elsewhere. If they defend this position, we have to pivot. Where do we pivot to? I'm going to lose this 3 here. I'm going to take the +2 over here, maybe. Why are they fortifying away from this? Like, please do, but why? What? What? They just stole someone's cap then, right? They steal purple's cap? Why is red up here, dude? What is going on? What is in the water with our opponents right now? I'd probably take the... maybe I'd do a 2-on-1 here. I don't love giving red direct pathing to my cap, but... 8 on 4 blitz fails. 8 on 4 blitz fails. And it takes off 1 troop. That's the worst dice I think I've ever gotten on a capital. 7 times loss. That is just awful. Wow. I mean, wow. What was that roll? What did it say? I don't remember, so I gotta pull up the calculator real quick. We said 8 on 4, 67%. See, what I wish would, like, the troop loss would scale with the percentage. So, like, 67%. If I lose a 67% roll, I would expect to take off more than 50% of the troops on the capital. Not necessarily win the roll. Like, if I lose it, I would expect to get that much. I guess that's what I mean. Yeah, and yellow took the purple capital, so that's tragic. I mean, really just a bummer. They got a double capital position down here. Partially because they've had the luckiest dice I've ever seen in my entire life. But red no longer has vision on my cap, though, so if yellow places everything here and tries to take this bonus and runs up this way, I mean, if he doesn't defend the cap, I'm going to keep attacking it. So you have to put troops on this. If I'm going to slow roll this. If you leave this as a 4, I'm going to hit it. Because at this point, red doesn't have vision on me anymore. Oh, that's so silly. Don't do that. Oh, hit here. Hit up. Hit up to the right, please. 3 on capital. It's basically the equivalent of hitting the same thing. If he leaves a 2, though, here, if he leaves it as a 2, he loses this capital. That's silly. A 2 on this cap is so silly. Okay, we have it. We have an avenue. We have an opening. We just need red to keep. Yeah, red keep playing by pink. That's perfect. Granted, I could lose a 5 on 2 because I've been getting terrible dice, and I really, really, really would not be surprised to continue entering the terrible dice club. I could lose 2 troops on this. I don't. I'm going to lose the 5 on 2. Okay. It's a 91% roll. 90, 93, 91, right? I think it's 91. It's a 93. It's a 93. It's not even 91. It's a 93% roll, and we just failed it. I might have to upload this. I mean, this is the worst display of dice I think I've ever seen. If I win this game, all I can do is provide you guys entertainment. I probably will upload this if I lose because I'm not acting inappropriately, which is a lot of times when I don't upload things, it's because I am not proud of my reactions. This is just sad. This is just sad to watch, but I know if I upload this through these moments, especially me calling that situation, you guys are going to be rolling over in your seats with laughter. That's one of the benefits to this, is I know that people are going to find this funny. So I will upload it for all of you. I'm telling myself now that I'm going to upload it win or lose here for the comedy. Wednesday, it's got to be a wacky Wednesday. I said it wasn't a wacky Wednesday, and the Risk gods had a different idea. And yellow will play this the same way that they have. At this point, probably need to try one of these 2-on-1s up here. I don't really want to close my cap off. Yellow didn't pick up this +2, though. I thought they would pick up the Dodecanese +2. A 3. Roll it up. Roll it up. Come on. I'm going to try a 6 on 3. At this point, I have to for the comedy. I think for the comedy, I have to. If he doesn't defend this, I have to roll it. Because I really can't make this stuff up. And I think the purple cap, well, no, I don't know that the purple cap is here. I don't actually know where it is because, like, he's got a fortify line to it, but why wouldn't you have just taken off the cap with your troops? All right, I know I have a card to the left. I don't want to trade early, especially not with a bot on the board. Although, is my +2... Yeah, the +2 doesn't border him, so it's not worth it. Let's try... I mean, I got a slow roll yellow. Let's get our card. All right, we get a card at least. So if this fails, it's not the end of the world. What's this roll? 61. Oh, and he is right there. All right, let's defend it. So purple cap was here. I don't know why he didn't just attack off the cap to take it. What I hope here is that yellow slams me with an overextension. So I wasn't going to hold this anyway. But it does allow me to 2.3 capitals when the time comes. I don't expect red to get curious, which is part of the reason why I left this as a 5, because this way, I don't know, what is it? Because they probably will have the +2 now. Unless white is over here, which white I thought was playing on the left side of this. They're getting 12, though. Unless white is on the right, like something could be in here breaking this +2 repeatedly in the world where yellow only gets 5. And I believe that 16 on 5 is not a 100% calculator roll here. Let's double check it. 16 on 5 is 100%, but is it 15 on 5? 15 on 5 is 14 on 5 is the first non 100% roll. Knowing my luck, they will roll the 16 on 5. They will lose 1. I'm at this point, this game has become a prediction game. There's the early trade in from purple. I think if yellow doesn't take this or takes it and loses so much, I think I trade in and try to roll this. I'm a little unsure. At bare minimum, this video will end up on the second channel because I just simply cannot describe to you all how silly that. Yeah, okay, he does only get 5. Do you blitz the cap? Because if he doesn't blitz the cap right away, I don't trade. He trades. That's crazy to me. This could feed me to red, depending on how this player plays this. I guess I didn't have that. I didn't have yellow trading early here in my thoughts. They lose 2. And then they don't defend it. What? Are they not going to put anything here? They don't defend. What? What? Why? I mean, they lost 2 on a 5. I was very close with that losing 1 prediction, but okay, I get knocked out of there. Now, I think I have to trade. I do think I have to trade. I think I have to safety set, which I don't inherently want to do, but I don't think I have another choice. And I don't think red will come hunt me here. I need to make sure yellow doesn't get through this if they have a bonus. That's crazy. I can't believe yellow set early and then didn't defend this. Because the chances of me arriving at a set before yellow are pretty high. And if pink's knocked them out of the top, pink is actually quit. So red's going to end up getting the second best trade in, which is really bad. I need them to not come looking at me at all over here because they could potentially card block me. Although, if they didn't lose their capital to pink, or if pink didn't lose their capital to red, pink trades in off of this position and then breaks red over here on the right-hand side. That would be pretty good. Red hasn't been holding a bonus this entire time. White is probably the biggest threat, but I actually think white is mostly stuck between red and yellow. Or maybe maybe they got the outside here as well. They could have been in this position above. Pink starts with 8, so pink you grabbed one of these +3s and then quit, which didn't make much sense to me. I'm going to try to be tracking to the purple elimination here pretty soon. Purple obviously didn't ready up. Pink actively quit. And we've got this position here. Even if yellow has... I mean, my mindset is even if yellow... Okay, purple has... That's good to know. Purple has 12 or more territories. And a bunch of these are probably on a kill guard between red and yellow. And that means white is on the outside here, maybe for the +4/+2 or something like that. I was a bit confused by yellow's play on that last turn to not defend this capital at all. Give this back to me for free. We'll see what they do. Yeah, they only get 5. I wouldn't roll a 22 on 15. That'd probably just feed you to me. But my defense will come on the top here, knowing that they don't have a trade, and especially if they don't add to the cap here. We know that they won't get purple. And then my cap is open to the right-hand side here. So I can just take my card in front of red. Red already has pathing into me regardless. It's really going to come down to what red and white do on their turns. Some defense comes over here. I mean, if some defense comes here, I have to play this a little bit more carefully, but F4. Maybe I put like 3 here, and then the rest up top. Just a little bit of a safety mechanism. And red's not defending the cap much. They don't have a bonus, so they will get a good trade in, 17. Which should help them out a lot. They shouldn't be able to kill me. I just need them to not open up my capital and hopefully not feed purple to yellow. That would be like worst case scenario. A trade on 3 would be monumental for me. And maybe that's another reason to stack down this way a little bit. White will trade for the 23. It'd be a 30 trade. I almost think I need to put my eggs into the eliminate yellow basket to some extent. I'm going to intentionally put these 3 troops that I get here for my card. I'm going to place next to red so that red sees me take this card with something other than the cap stack. We've got pink on a 7 there. Quite a bit of purple up this way. So it's good to see. And we have the trade on 3. It's good to see that that's not fed. White again getting 16. We got ourselves a game, everybody. Apologies if you don't like the sound of me drinking. Also, apologies if you don't like me itching my nose, but Fergus was up in my business earlier, and I'm not allergic to my cat, but the feeling of cat hair basically in my nose does make it a bit itchy. I can't believe we've managed to secure this position. I can't believe we've actually managed to secure this, and I'm not sure how reliable this will be. I also think the only way I set on 3 here is if red sets, because I don't anticipate, I guess either of the bots could set before yellow, and that would be quite bad if yellow had a set on 3. I think I need to bank on yellow not having a trade on 3. I don't think safety setting is going to be a good thing for me. Now, I know white had taken some cards in here, so it's possible that they just removed purple's externals. Pink is also capless. I don't think there's a pink kill guard down here. I think if red does not take the pink elimination right now, we may have it for ourselves. Did red hold? Well, I guess we'll see how much red holds for here. That should break red if they took any bonus in here, and then we'll get to learn if red had the +4 up here. But I have a feeling that that pink capital was just taken by red. Purple down to 3. We don't see its placement, which is not great. I don't think pink is in here. I do think purple is still behind between red and yellow, and yellow actually has this bonus. We know they won't trade. If he slams this, he perishes. I kill him immediately. And that would be quite the engagement. He doesn't take a card. He thought he had this roll. He doesn't take a card. There could not have been a better play for me than him not taking a card there. Red is getting 7, only has the capitals. Does red take out pink here? Now there's a world where purple gets fed down here. It took a card that we do not see. I think I trade and try to eliminate pink. Knowing that yellow's not on a set. Or do I... You know what? I don't actually think I do that. I think I wait. I think I wait. I don't want a safety set, and I don't know that I have the elim here. Red's cap's not very strong, and I don't want to risk accidentally feeding purple to yellow, because that would trade them in. This way, white sets early. This was what my hope was. My hope was that somebody would trade before us. Oh my god, he might not even get this. He doesn't trade off of this. That's an awful play. He doesn't trade off of that. That's so bad. So we get trade access to this little pocket that I think purple is in. If red doesn't set here, we can win the game. Yellow is our first actual player eliminated. That is absolutely insane. It's going to come down to do pink and purple set. If pink and purple don't set and red does, red should win the game. Insane behavior there. I don't know how red hasn't been very aggressive other than the pink cap take. So that's insane behavior by the white player to go for an elimination that doesn't set them in. They blast through 30 troops. Yellow is our first player out of the game. Hilarious karma for that guy. Not that he did anything wrong. I want to make it clear. I don't actually think yellow did anything wrong. Red might lose their capital here. I didn't even consider this. If purple is below red here, red might lose their capital. Red's going to lose their cap. Red loses their cap. They don't lose the capital. It holds up. That's a ton of purple troops that are gone. Oh my god, it holds up. They're going to get the pinky limb. They could kill me, kill pink, or kill pink, kill me. Unless they don't send enough down into the pocket here. They only get 7. I'm going to basically ignore white's presence over here. I don't believe there's any pink down below this. So it's really about, does red trade and take pink? If they don't trade, they don't get pink. We can come off of our cap and get so much. We're going to eliminate pink. We're going to eliminate red. Oh my goodness, ladies and gents. This might be one of the craziest games I've ever had. Especially on this map. I just don't think red has the troops to eliminate pink here. They do not. Maybe white has pink kill guarded. That would be pretty crazy. In which case, I think we have to go for red anyway. Play off of this. It's just purple down there. Purple here. I'm not going to defend this stuff at all. Is this the end of pink? No. Is this the end of pink? It is. Oh my goodness. And I don't want to give white any additional cards, so I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to put maybe 16 down here. Purple does not trade, and we have to go for red first. There's red. Let me make sure we can take white's capital. Have a guaranteed set on the next turn. Actually, purple does trade me. Let's go like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play exponential capitals in the silliest way possible. You've never seen sillier here on the C Money Plays YouTube channel. You really haven't. I don't actually know that I have enough troops to get that. So we will world dump, see if he's got a set on 3. Good game, well played. Oh, he quits. And he did. White had a set on 3 after one of the silliest eliminations I've seen in a while on a yellow player on 2 cards. trades from 4 down to 1, eliminates a player for 2, and actually gets lucky enough to benefit from a full set off of that. We sweep all but the yellow player in 1 turn. Ladies and gentlemen, what an absolutely insane game with the worst dice luck you've ever seen in the early on. Did I get great cap rolls there? No, not there. What about on the other one? Yes, I got 1 good cap roll. What did I do? I lost 12 on an 11, classic. What did I do on red? 26 on 13. Some of the worst dice you've ever seen on YouTube is on this channel. Let's take a look at our ranks. If I had to guess, I don't know that. I don't think red was anything above intermediate. Same with pink. I think pink was probably beginner. I think yellow is probably like expert, but I don't like the way they played. White, I think, is no more than intermediate as well. Let's take a look. Red was intermediate, and everybody else was lower than that. Wow. Crazy. General Chander, I'm sorry for harassing you and then getting punished with my rolls. What a weird game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.